Do you ever wonder why there's so much repetition in life? Like, God keeps showing me the same exact things. I keep hearing the same exact things. Let's talk about it today. So one of my favorite dad jokes is Pete and Repeat are in a boat. Pete falls out. Who's left? Repeat. Pete and Repeat are in a boat. Pete falls out. Who's left? Repeat. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And I just think of this sometimes when I'm reading the Bible, where things are simply repetitious. And it kind of goes into a lot of what we do in terms of our worship. And why are things repetitive sometimes? Well, one of the conclusions that I've come to is that revelation oftentimes requires repetition. I have jacked that. I've stole that from somewhere. I don't remember where. Some really wise man, probably a pastor, said that at some point, that revelation oftentimes requires repetition. Now, we recognize that God can change something in a moment, just like that. I shared about it a couple weeks ago with Jacob, as he is falling asleep on this rock, and he has this dream about this is the place where God is, sees this ladder where angels are ascending and descending on it, and he wakes up and says, "This is the place that the Lord is. I'm going to rename Luz into Bethel." Right? And so there was a moment of revelation. So God certainly can do that. But I'm finding that another way that God does that and helps us to grab a hold of something is through repetition. And that's what I was thinking of as I was reading through Psalm 136 this week, and just the importance of this repetition, to repeat it until we find it true, until we continue just to resonate, and this becomes a true reality in our life. And so I'd encourage you to join me here in Psalm 136 today. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good." And here's the statement that keeps repeating: "For his steadfast love endures forever." And the psalmist really wants us to grab a hold of this concept. Is this something that we truly believe with everything we've got? That God's steadfast love endures forever? Let's look at this repetitive nature within these scriptures. Give thanks to the God of gods, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him alone who does great wonders, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who by understanding made the heavens, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who spread out the earth above the waters, for his steadfast love endures forever. Read through Psalm 136. Continue to speak this over. Continue to say it out loud until it becomes a reality for you. His steadfast love endures forever. That means it's never ending. That means there's nothing that can stop it. That means his love is coming after you, and his mercies are anew every single day. We can have fresh encounters with God every single day. There's always more for us to understand about his love towards us and the never-ending nature of it towards us. Ponder it today. Love you. We'll talk to you later.